For over 20 years, Sean Diddy Combs has been a recurring target of Eminem's disses. In 2024, Eminem released his 12th studio album, The Death of Slim Shady, which included tracks that continued his long-standing tradition of taking shots at Combs. One notable instance is in the song Fuel, where Eminem delivered a particularly harsh jab at Diddy with the lines, "I'm like an R-A-P-E-R, got so many essays, essay." Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? R.I.P., rest in peace Biggie, and Pop, both of y'all should be living. But I ain't trying to beef with him, cause he might put a hit on me like Keefy D, get him. In a few lines, Eminem used clever wordplay to reference the sexual assault allegations against Diddy, as well as his rumored involvement in the murders of 90s rap icons Tupac and the Notorious B.I.G. It was one of the most scathing attacks Eminem has ever aimed at Diddy. On September 14, 2024, a remix of the track titled Fuel, Shady Edition, was released with altered lyrics. In this version, Eminem took an even more direct approach, accusing the media mogul of being connected to Tupac's 1996 murder, which occurred in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. He further escalated the tension by questioning whether Diddy would confess to any alleged crimes, much like former Bad Boy artist G-Dep, who turned himself in after being consumed by guilt. Eminem's line struck hard, delivering another round of cutting blows. Notorious B.I.G.'s death was the domino effects of Tupac's murder, like facial tissue. Whose clock should I clean next? Puffs? Till he's in police handcuffs, guilty. Police step up, like G-Dep, and turn himself in. Who knows all the murders they'll pin on me next? On the same album, in a track called Bad One, Eminem remarked, "Got him up in arms like monkey bars. The fucking bomb, word to Puffy. I'm blowing up like Kid Cudi's car, in front of his house where all his buddies are." This was in reference to allegations that Diddy may have been involved in a 2012 incident where rapper Kid Cudi's car was bombed, supposedly due to Cudi's relationship with Cassie Ventura at the time, with whom Diddy had a long-standing and highly publicized relationship. Diddy and Cassie eventually split, and in November 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of physical abuse, sex trafficking, and rape. The lawsuit drew international attention, and on September 16, 2024, just months after the release of The Death of Slim Shady, Diddy was arrested on federal charges. Eminem didn't hold back in Bad One either, where he once again targeted Diddy, this time targeting rumors about his alleged gay and bisexual activities, with a line that said, "This sounds like something that Puff would do at a party with Aaron Hall, cause I just love to f with you." This was a reference to a 2014 interview on Vlad TV, where 90s R&B star Aaron Hall said,
"I like the fucking public, you feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas can't say nothing about it. Like if you speak to Jodeci or Puffy or nothing, they been at my house. They all see me They all know I'm a big nigga."
Eminem didn't stop there. The Death of Slim Shady also included a track, Antichrist, where he took another jab at Combs with the line, "Next idiot asked me is getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did. But on the real though, she probably ran out of the room with his fucking dildo. He tried a field goal punter. She said to chill. Now put it back in my ass and get the steel toe." Although the name Cassie was censored, the rhyme scheme and a recent revelation in the media made it clear that Eminem was referring to her. The song was released in July 2024, just 2 months after CNN aired a surveillance video showing Diddy physically assaulting Cassie in a hotel hallway. Eminem's first known reference to Diddy dates back to 1996 in his track F***ing Crazy, where he mentioned, "Original bad boy on the case, cover your face, came in a place blowed and sprayed Puffy with mace." The initial mention of Puffy in that track was purely for wordplay, without any deeper implication. However, in 1999, Eminem appeared on a swaying King Tech song titled Get You Mad, where he stated, "You see me standing outside of your building, screaming, Puffy is good, but Slim Shady is for the children." This line was a nod to Old Dirty Bastard's infamous statement at the 1998 Grammy Awards after Wu-Tang Clan lost the Best Rap Album award to Puff Daddy. It was another instance of Eminem using Puffy's name creatively, as the entire song referenced several notable hip-hop figures, including NWA, LL Cool J, and ICP, among others. Although these earlier mentions weren't direct disses, Eminem escalated things in his 2000 landmark album, the Marshall Mathers LP. In the track Marshall Mathers, Eminem raps, "Is it because you love me that y'all expect so much of me? You little groupie bitch, get off me, go fuck Puffy." The line was a jab at Puffy, who was often viewed as a pop rapper due to his flashy persona and radio-friendly hits that attracted groupies. By taking this shot, Eminem distanced himself from pop music, emphasizing that he wasn't in it just for the money, unlike artists like Diddy. He continued targeting Diddy on the same album in the track I'm Back, where he expressed his desire to have sex with Jennifer Lopez, who was dating Diddy at the time. The graphic lyrics describe Eminem's desire. "Cause if I ever stuck it to any singer in showbiz, it'd be Jennifer Lopez and Puffy, you know this. I'm sorry Puff, but I don't give a f***. If this chick was my own mother, I'd still fuck her with no rubber. However, there's no public record of Diddy ever responding to these jabs, whether in songs, interviews, or statements. At the time, Eminem's lines weren't considered too hard, as Diddy's name was frequently mentioned by other rappers, and Eminem's references weren't personal attacks on his character. Despite both artists having long-standing careers, immense influence, and mutual connections with other notable figures, they never collaborated on any music, either as rappers or producers. In 2004, Eminem produced and was featured on Jadakiss's track, Welcome to D Block, where he began his verse with, Welcome to D Block, the mighty, mighty D Block, the place in New York City where Diddy won't even walk. This was around the time Diddy launched his Diddy Runs the City charity campaign, where he participated in the New York City Marathon. Eminem's reference aligned with the song's theme, making it another example of him using Diddy's name to emphasize a point. After that, the Diddy mentions died down for a while. However, in 2012, Eminem brought him up again, this time in a more playful manner. During his verse on Pink's track, Here Comes the Weekend, M. Joe, I'm probably not gonna be wanting to pop bubbly or Ciroc. I'm not puffy, but I'ma run the city tonight. When I hit it, I might act like a freaking idiot. Diddy mixed with a medieval night, big city lights, little indignity. The situation remained one-sided as Eminem continued referencing Diddy in his song. However, in 2018, things took a turn when Eminem not only increased the number of disses directed at Puffy, but also made them more personal and intense. The shift in tone began after MGK, who was signed to Diddy's Bad Boy Records, released the track Rap Devil, a direct diss aimed at Eminem. In response, Eminem dropped Killshot, where he delivered a significant blow with the line, But this idiot's boss pops pills and tells him he's got skills. But Kells, the day you put out a hit's the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out that got Pac killed. At the end of the track, Eminem downplayed his lyrics by dismissing them as mere jokes, saying, "Oh, and I'm just playing Diddy. You know I love you." However, the damage had already been done, as those lines created a major stir online. Rapper Jay Electronica took to social media and posted, "How dare you accuse Diddy of killing Tupac? You best tread carefully, son, before I come tear your ivory tower down like Suleiman done the Templar Knights." The lyrics reference an allegation that in 1996, Diddy put out $1 million hit on rapper Tupac and Death Row Records owner Suge Knight. This claim was made by gang member Keefe D, who was arrested in connection with Tupac's murder. In 2008, Diddy denied these allegations in a statement to All Hip Hop, calling them false and ridiculous. During a 2016 interview on The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne the God directly asked Diddy if he had Pac killed, to which Diddy responded,
"We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we're not even going to go there, with all due respect, but I appreciate you as a journalist asking."
In a 1997 interview with Rolling Stone, Diddy expressed his fear of being implicated in Tupac's murder, which occurred during the height of the East Coast-West Coast rivalry, where he was a central figure. In the same verse of Killshot, Eminem publicly claimed that Diddy uses drugs. This accusation took on a new significance after Diddy's arrest in September 2024, during which it was revealed that he often hosted drug-fueled parties and orgies referred to as freak-offs. The allegations regarding Diddy's involvement in Pac's murder appeared to prompt a reaction from him, as he finally responded to Eminem through Joe Budden as an intermediary. According to Joe, he spoke with Diddy, who reportedly stated that he would address the situation with Eminem. On his podcast, Joe said, "Puff said it's in his hands, and he said, I can tell you. He said, there's nothing to say about it. It's in my hands. He's wild, period." If anything happened to Eminem, it was not made public. In 2018, Diddy was mentioned in the diss track Not Alike, which targeted several individuals, including Bad Boy artist MGK. The lines that specifically referenced Diddy were, "Only time you'll ever say I lost, you'll be talking about Fetty Wap. Better call Diddy. Just try to get me off you. Better hope I don't call Trick Trick." The individual being instructed to call Diddy was MGK, meaning it wasn't a direct shot at Diddy himself. Diddy's claim that the situation with Eminem had been resolved didn't deter M from continuing to take jabs at Combs. In 2019, Eminem was featured on Conway the Machine's track, Bang, where he delivered a direct shot at Puffy, stating, "Yeah, shout to Puffy Combs, but f*** Revolt. Y'all are like a f***ed up remote. Now I get it why our buttons broke, cause you press him, but he don't do nothing though, especially when it comes to punches thrown." The original version of the song containing those lyrics was discarded in favor of a new version that omitted that line along with others. In 2020, Eminem released his album, Music to Be Murdered By, which included the hit single Godzilla. In the third verse of the song, Eminem continued to take jabs with the line, "Like kidding, bitch. I got them racks with so much ease that they call me Diddy, cause I make bands, and I call getting cheese a cakewalk." This reference alluded to Diddy's 2000s MTV show Making the Band, where the mogul attempted to create a rap group with then unknown talents like E-Ness and Babs Bunny. Each episode featured various challenges, one of which had contestants walk 5 miles in New York City to fetch him cheesecake. Although it may seem trivial, this line highlights the lengths to which Diddy would go to assert his authority and control over others in the music industry. This moment became one of the most discussed highlights of the show, remaining relevant even more than 20 years after the episode first aired. In the same album, Eminem included a track titled Alfred's Theme, where he took another opportunity to mention Diddy. A few lines into the second verse, Eminem said, "I'm giving nightmares to Billie Eilish. I'm Diddy's side bitch." An interlude followed this section, during which he reflected on his lyrics and ultimately realized that he meant to say, "I'm still East Side bitch," instead of "I'm Diddy's side bitch." The exact origin of Eminem's tendency to take shots at Diddy has not been explicitly explained by him or anyone in his camp. However, contextual clues suggest that the death of Tupac, one of Eminem's favorite rappers, and Diddy's alleged involvement could be contributing factors. Eminem expressed his admiration for Tupac in his 2002 song, Till I Collapse. Additionally, in 1996, Diddy was an easy lyrical reference for Eminem, as Bad Boy Records was one of the most prominent rap labels at the time. In later years, during the feud with MGK, Diddy likely became collateral damage as Eminem sought to escalate the tension by bringing up MGK's label boss during a highly publicized rap battle. Following the 2023 Cassie lawsuit, Diddy's name was widely discussed, making him an easy target for lyrical punchline. Throughout the 20-plus years that Eminem took shots at Diddy, no substantial evidence emerged to indicate any legitimate issues or bad blood between the two.